Hey teacher friends, in this video I'm going to share 3 more super easy activity ideas that you can do with your students between now and the end of the year. They're all free and super easy. This video is actually the 5th video in a 6-part series of videos that each share 3 activity ideas that you can try in your class. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Natalie Priester. I'm a teacher and I make videos for other teachers. They tend to emphasize building relationships, books like teacher books, and blended learning. Anyways, let's get going with this week's 3 ideas. Idea number 1, create a summer bucket list. Now, you don't have to buy anything to do this. I know a lot of people are saying like, buy my worksheet to do this. That's not what I mean. All I want you to do is help your kids come up with a summer bucket list. It's super easy. The way I do it in my class is I first have the kids brainstorm bucket list ideas. I do like a gallery walk setup, and I put up posters with prompts like things to do with friends, things to do outside. And so we use our stickers, we go around, we add ideas, we walk around again to get ideas, and then the kids sit down and write their own bucket list. I do give them a handout as a guide. I teach middle school, so I just make a really simple Google Doc. Actually, I'll go ahead and give you the copy of that down below. You can just click on it and make a copy of the doc. It'll be right down in the description. And then they make their lists and they take them home. Super duper easy. If you want to add a little bit more pizzazz to it, I mean, you could make it into a craft. You could go ahead and make some fancy paper. But I think the best idea is just to make it super simple and have the kids just take it home, because prepping for summer should be super duper easy. Second idea for this week is to challenge another class to a game. Now, elementary teachers, I know you guys tend to do this, but middle school and high school teachers, we shouldn't be left out of the fun. So find a class that's about your same size and pick a game, pick a date, challenge the class, play the game. It'll be a nice break from the classroom, a way to enjoy the fresh outside air, and just to get your kids to mix up and have fun. You could also be an overachiever and help your kids like wear little matching outfits. My easiest, cheapest hack is to find some old fabric, maybe from a thrift store or a yard sale, and then I cut it into strips for my kids. Actually, just like cut it and tear it, and then I give each kid a piece, and it's like a little band. So they can tie it on their heads, on their arms, whatever they want. It's kind of like a buff from Survivor. You know how they wore their little buffs? Anyways, that's a super good overachiever idea to give your team a little bit of an identity without making shirts, because that's too expensive. Also, you could go ahead and challenge like teachers, some staff on campus. You could even challenge parents. The whole point is just to get your kids outside and just to have a fun, organized game for some like team bonding stuff before you go away on summer break. My third activity idea is to teach your kids how to sign a yearbook. My first year in a classroom, I was a little shocked that my kids didn't quite know how to do this or the value of a yearbook. I treasured my parents' yearbooks when I was little, and I flipped through them and I couldn't wait to be old enough to have one. But my kids didn't seem to have that experience, especially when I taught at a school for Frost Youth. My kids didn't have the culture or the tradition of yearbooks like inside of them, so I had to teach it to them. So here's my super easy way to do that. First, I bring in my old yearbooks from when I was the kids' age, and I let the kids flip through them and we discuss what makes a good entry versus a bad entry. Now, there was some awkwardly embarrassing stuff in there, but I just kind of rolled with it and we laughed, not a big deal. And then, so we look at the yearbooks and we figure out like what is a good entry. We make some traits up, and then I give the kids sentence frames to help them create entries that are meaningful. I love sentence frames for everything, by the way, but I also teach EL. So first, bring in yearbooks, analyze and discuss. Third, make sentence frames. And fourth, of course, go ahead and give your kids time in class to sign each other's yearbooks. If someone doesn't have a yearbook, then just take some papers together, staple them. You know how to make a little memory book thing, and just give that kid a memory book so he or she doesn't feel left out. It's a writing skill, so you're still learning at the end of the year. And that's my tips for today, teacher friends. My question of the week is, what is on your summer bucket list? I'll put something on my bucket list below, and I think you should add yours down there too to the comments. Okay, it's time for all that fun YouTubey stuff. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more like this, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified so you don't miss if I make something new. If you loved this video, please share it with your teacher friends. Speaking of friends, we should totally be friends. My social media links are below. I am the most active on my Instagram, so hit me up there. I hope to see you in social media. Bye, till next time. Thank you for watching.